Same thing with these plants up here. It is totally okay to take these plants out. They have produced quite a bit of beans for me, but the truth of the matter is they're spent. And whatever they do produce is going to be very puny. They're, like just burned out. So it's totally okay to transition the garden. I remember as a new gardener, I had a hard time just taking plants out. They're spent. It's okay to do succession sowing. It's okay to put something else in here. It's okay to leave it empty. All right, this is the garden in September. I've got lots of empty pockets. That's just how things are. I did do a succession of beans in here, but just quite a bit of empty spaces. Still got some more basil. I do need to get in here and harvest this basil. And that's just how the garden is looking. Things are transitioning. It is expected we are headed towards the frost. Our days are progressively getting shorter. I'm just loving this banana tree here. My plan is to overwinter it. I plan on taking it indoors and overwintering it. And then, of course, this is my orange tree, stevia, colas. And so some things are really still just coming along. The flowers, the impatiens, and just quite a bit of stuff is still coming along. And of course, some things are dying off. I do have some empty pockets in here, lots of basil to get picked. My blueberries, the hanging blueberries, look fantastic. I've got some collard greens in here that need to get picked. They are doing well. Like I said, this covering really does work. It's not the most, can be a bit of an eyesore, but it works. I got lots of greens in here that need to get picked. Still getting some flowers. Again, empty pockets in here too. I did do, some sowing of beans in here. Got lots of peppers coming in. The peppers are loving it because it's cool. Our mornings are very cool. We're in the 70s. I think we might have even had a temperature as low as high 60s at night. But of course, we're heating up during the day, and so the peppers really like it. So they're still laying quite a bit of fruit, quite a bit of flowers in here that are coming along nicely. And I did a video about the Adventist pole beans, and I'm definitely going to plant them again next year. They have come in really nicely. And so we have definitely been picking beans. And then I think I've got several melons in here. This one in here. The tomatoes have kind of slowed down in terms of production, which is perfectly okay. We enjoyed them. And I'm still getting some fruit, as you can see, but the majority of them, I ended up pulling quite a bit of my tomatoes because quite a bit of them did, they were disease filled and the fruits just wasn't as nice. I did also talk about some succession sowing of squash and beans in here. Again, I don't know how long we have until the frost. They may do well. I may go on to have squash. It may just be a total bust. But either way, I have beans. I do have to confess, I did struggle as a gardener to grow beans, but this year has been the most success I've had in growing beans. And really, I think what has given me so much success is just continuing to sow beans, just continuing to put them in the ground. This is just a focal point of herbs. They make fantastic tea. I have lemon balm, catmint, sage, oregano, some thyme that is really struggling. And I think I have some type of snapdragon flowers that are growing in here. All right, the deers came and pretty much ate up these plants. So I'm definitely going to have to, over the weekend, get some netting for them because that's going to be their only protection. So more deer damage. And I do have to confess, I literally have not come out here to even look at these plants. I took the chance at uncovering some of them, but the deers have done more damage to these plants. I'm literally going to have to come in here and cover them. Like they ate on the raspberry. Well, I guess they left the raspberries alone, but they've done some damage to the blueberries again. I am going to have to find something a little bit more effective. But confessions of a busy mom, a working professional, I literally have not come out to see this garden in several days. I don't even know how long it's been. I've been using a radio as a deterrent. to keep the deers away, but apparently they've done some serious damage to the blueberries, so I'm going to have to cover those plants. So we're looking at this garden together. Like I said before, I've been meaning to come in here to pull out some of these tomatoes because they just aren't doing that well. I do need to get in here and harvest some of these peppers. I see some peppers that need to get harvested. All right, some raspberries that need to get picked, spider webs that need to get swept out of here, peppers that need to get harvested. I think I see some cucumbers in here. They're not quite ready, but I tried some of these cucumbers the other day and they are absolutely delicious. I will definitely grow them again. But like I said, my tomatoes have just given out, which is fine. We enjoyed them. But yes, that's pretty much how the garden out here is doing. I haven't even come in this space either. Some things are getting eaten up. That's just what happens. If you don't come get your food, nature will get it for you. So again, tomatoes kind of gave out early this year. I still have some tomatoes, but they're just not as nice as before. But yeah, this is the garden in August. I did harvest some watermelon. Quite a bit of it has died out, so I'll probably pull some of that stuff out. Quite a bit of peppers that need to get picked. I see some beans over there that need to get picked. So yes, this is the garden. It's always transitioning and changing. I showed a video of me planting these sweet potato slips in here for the greens, so I guess they're coming along nicely. But yes, I'm going to do some cleanup, some watering, pulling some things out, and I'll just keep you guys updated on how this garden is transitioning and possibly saying goodbye to the summer garden. We'll see how things go. This weekend we hiked the rear of our property. We do live on several acres that backs into the creek, and it was just a nice way to cool off and get our feet wet.